Hi, hello. Welcome to Food Fast, fantastic food at your fingertips. Welcome once again. And as given the hint during my last recipe, which is supreme Szechuan stuffed dosa, I revealed a hint that I would present a rice delight in my next recipe, and so I am going to use rice, but this is going to be a very different dish. It's not a complete rice delight. Usually when we have guests at home, or we cook more rice and we have leftover rice, we get worried as to what to do with that rice. Should we give it to somebody, or should we throw it out? So that's not the right option, right? So here I am to present you a very delighting and tempting dish, which is tempting rice poori. So your main ingredient is the leftover rice. Can you see this? This is leftover rice. I would like to use my hand instead, because it's like massaging. So it is the leftover rice. What am I going to do with this leftover rice? The other important ingredients are wheat flour. I have taken almost 200 grams of rice. Okay, now let's see how many tablespoons of wheat flour we are going to add. And I'm going to add few saunf to it. It gives good taste. And another ingredient is the chili powder. The other ingredient is salt. I am going to use little turmeric powder, hing as usual. So kasturi methi, we will keep it as a surprise, okay? Now, what you need to add first is the salt. If you can see how much of salt I'm adding to it, it's a very small spoon, right? So I'm going to add half a spoon of salt to it. Okay, once we add salt to it, I'm going to add, this is a tablespoon, and I'm going to add 2, 3, and 4 tablespoons of wheat flour if required. While preparing the dough, if required, we can add more. Add be very generous. Add 1.5 spoon, because this will taste spicy and delicious. So I'm just adding a pinch of turmeric powder to it, and I'm going to add hing to it. No additional water is required, because cooked rice will have water content. So do not add water. Now I'm adding saunf to it. So saunf is done. Now I'm going to mix this paste. Okay, this is a dough which is made of remained rice. Okay, so the leftover rice, you are just mixing it. You need to put a bit pressure, because if rice is a bit hard, you need to put more pressure, and if your rice is soft, it becomes very easy for you to mix it. So when you are mixing this, add a spoon of oil to it. Okay, maybe one more, so that it doesn't stick to your hand, but still you get a nice dough out of the leftover rice. Can you see this? Yeah? You need to put some pressure. It might take 2 to 3 minutes for you to mix it. No worries. It's going to make a very delicious breakfast or your evening snack or even dinner. If you have some rice left over from afternoon, you can happily prepare this and have it. So now we have this dough, right? So it will not look like the other, roti dough. It will have the rice grains separated, right? So don't expect it to be completely mashed, and do not grind the rice. If you grind the rice, the water content comes out and you will not be able to get the right kind of poori out of it. We call it poori even if it is done on the tawa. It's a traditional name that's given, and you also call it chawal poori. Now, you need to make big, in fact, very big So can you see the size of the rounded dough which is ready for rolling and toasting? Yeah, you have it ready. So I'm going to place the dusting. This is wheat flour for dusting. Okay, let's have the first one and let's make another one. You can make small ones so that your kids love eating it. You need to put a big effort to make it round because it is rice and it's obvious. So don't worry about the round shape. It will not end up in round shape. And if you're, becoming an expert in that, I would really appreciate. Please leave comments as to what tips you are using to make it an exact round, right? So ladies, are you finding it interesting? So not wasting your leftover rice, you can keep, you can keep adjusting. You can keep adjusting your, puri in order to have, okay, can you see this? Now, slowly try to see if it is attached to the paper anywhere. Please take a blank paper, not something, where something is written, because whatever is written, the ink or that shouldn't get on to your roti as well. So health conscious, please be careful. Okay, now why are we doing on a paper is because it's easy for us to transfer it to the tawa. So I'm going to use oil. Okay, basically let's see how the tawa is. Yeah, tawa is ready. Now look at this. I'm just taking the paper out. Okay, putting on the tawa. Very simple. Elevate. Okay, we are used to tossing or turning the rotis with hand. We are not so much worried about hand being burnt or so, because we are used to making a lot of dishes, and for us roti is a staple food. So let's try another one for you. Okay, now it's 30 seconds that you use for one side, and then you're turning it. Once you turn it, add oil, spread it across. Just 1 spoon of oil, spread it across. Okay, and just leave for the other side to get toasted a bit. If you need more dusting, please feel free to add more dusting. And see the kind of rolling. You put pressure on one side so that the roti automatically aligns itself and keeps turning as required, so that there are no blunt edges or thick edges, right? So this is how do you do that. Let me give you a tip. So you hold your roller, okay, and you need to put pressure. If you're a lefty, put pressure on left side. If you're a right hand person, put pressure on right hand. So but just put little pressure on one side and leave the other side free. Don't even put pressure. It's just that you are turning the roti all by itself. Isn't it interesting? Yeah. Now we have this ready. Now we added oil. Now it's turned. Time to turn it to the other side. Add some more oil to it, to the other side, for it to become roasted, toasted. Okay. Let's wait. Now that the other one is ready, let's remove the unwanted items. One thing that women do is while they are cooking, they also focus on cleaning. That's how their time gets extended in the kitchen. But that's a good practice. Though it is a good practice, but sometimes you need to be mindful. Now it's toasted on one side. Now put it on the other side. You can use high to medium flame for, toasting them on both the sides. Now, with what will you have this particular item, which is, the name of it is tempting rice puri. Very simple. Okay, very simple. Have curd, add little chili powder, add a bit of salt, very little. Add a bit of salt, okay, and add asafoetida. And can you see, this is kasturi methi. Again, it's MTR made, okay. Now, for this kasturi methi, if you really like it, just add few to this. Trust me, it's going to add such a good taste to your side dish. Now, can you see the level of toasting? Now mix your side dish. It's just curd, chili powder, salt, asafoetida and kasturi methi. That's it. Look at the other side. Yeah, it's toasted, crispy. Yeah, and now we need to serve it, right? This is one. Now you are going to add the other one to the tawa, and it's going to be a very quick one because the tawa is already hot. Okay, give it some time. Please give it 30 seconds, just 30 seconds, and it's ready for you to consume. I am specifically, mentioning few brands because, I find them very, tasty, delicious, and it depends. If your family is interested in using, another kind of, another brand, it's well. So after 30 seconds, you are turning it and adding little oil. You're just spreading it, right? You're just spreading the oil. And allow the other side to just toast. And then turn where you added oil. The other side still don't have oil. So add little oil. I'm just making it in front of you so that you can really try it at home and enjoy a very good breakfast or a dinner with your leftover rice, right? Now just keep moving it a bit so that you like kadak, you like, it to be crispy, you can keep pressing it. And if you want it to be soft for your children, just don't do that. Just leave it as such. Okay, the other side is almost done. And it's few seconds to go for us to serve the excellent tempting rice puri. Do you see this? Yeah, it's toasted on the other side as well. Now, it's very simple. I'm not garnishing because I want you to pay attention to what exactly I am presenting here. It is the tempting rice puri. If you like my video, please subscribe. And if you like my video, please like and hit the notification button so that you get more videos of mine. If you like it, please share it with others. And I'm going to come up with a very interesting recipe. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.